All right, so we have those three basic formulas for integration of arcsecant, arctangent, or arcsine, arctangent, and arcsecant. Now, as always, what if it's not just an x? Then we need to actually do a u substitution with this. Okay, we're going to see what a u substitution looks like with these today. The generic form of this is what you see over here. So what this says to us is if this number right here is not a 1 and it's another number, because that's a pretty common setup. If that was a 2, a 4, a 9, anything that is not just a 1, here's how you accommodate for that. So we say that this integrates to be arcsine of u over a plus c. Okay, we're going to see what this looks like. Okay, we're going to worry about that for u substitutions. The next formula looks very similar to our arctangent formula. The only difference is this says, what if it's not just an x? That's why we have a u. And what if it's not just the number 1? Okay, so our formula for this one is going to be 1 over a arctangent of u over a plus c. We're going to see what this looks like.
Why is it 1 over a?
I could probably show you a full proof of this using derivatives, but that is just the formula. Yeah.
When is our test? Next week.
Monday. Monday next week.
Oh, so we have the weekend.
We do. Yes. All right, and the last one. Again, for secant, this will turn into 1 over a arcsecant of u over a plus c. All right. Yeah, it's not going to be pretty if we don't study for this test. So I just say that. There's what? So when we are looking at question number 1, okay, our goal in question 1 is to decide which of those formulas that looks most like. Now, we're a little bit thrown off by the dx on top, but does that really matter? You can just say this is 1 over 4 minus x squared dx. Now, if I just look at this formula, which one do we think that looks the most like? It looks the most like arcsine. The only difference is where I have an x, so the x is nice. That means no u substitution. Instead of that 1, I have a what? Yeah, this, whatever that is my a squared. So if that is a squared, what is a? 2. So if a is 2, but I don't really need a u substitution because I just have an x, so essentially u is just x, this means I can just go backwards using that arcsine formula. So my arcsine formula says this will integrate to arcsine of what over what? X over 2 plus c. So I don't have to do a full u substitution. The only time I have to do that is when that is not just an x. You do want to do a full u substitution if that is not just an x. If it's just an a, you just have to work out what a, if this is a squared, what does a equal? Okay? Any issues with 1?
No.
All right, so let's say what it would look like then if we do have to do a u substitution. Okay? So if I'm looking at 2, and I'm thinking through 2 with this being a 1 over 2 plus 9x squared dx. This one looks kind of like what? The arctangent. And there's a few things wrong with it, isn't there? Usually, where's the x squared term? In front of. Is there any problem with switching 9x squared and 2? No. So let's go ahead and do that to start with. Just rewrite. Okay, so I'm going to switch my 9x squared and my 2. The first thing I'm going to do then in this is identify my u, and I'm going to identify my a. This term right here is typically a squared. If that is a squared, what is my a? Root 2. I need to kind of store that away in my head for when I integrate. This is typically my u squared, which makes a good u for this what? 3x. Now, if my u is something other than x, I need to go through a full u substitution for this. So this will look like, if u is 3x, what is du? 3 dx. So dx is equal to du over 3. So now let's go through and substitute. This is then going to become the integral of 1 over u squared plus, sometimes I'll write this as root 2 squared to remind myself of what a is. In place of my dx, I'm putting in du over 3. Has this made it better fit my arctangent formula at this point? Yeah. What can I do with that over 3? Yeah, I can move that out front. So I'm really going to be integrating 1/3 times the integral of 1 over u squared plus root 2 squared du. Now this looks like my arctangent formula, and now I can integrate. So I'm going to just kind of leave that 1/3 to hang out front. This integrates to, what's the arctangent formula? 1 over a, so I'm going to do 1 over what? 1 over root 2 times the arctangent of what over what? U over a. I can write it as u over root 2 and then plug my u back in, or I can just plug my u back in right now. U is 3x, a is root 2, plus c. The only things I can put together is that fraction out front. So that fraction out front becomes 1 over 3 root 2. Arctangent 3x over root 2 plus c. Nah, you leave that. They're never going to rationalize. They don't care. Okay. Now, a lot of this is not going to be showing up on free responses. Okay. So a lot of this you will be able to kind of, in a multiple choice question, if you know enough about the formula and how it works, you may be able to do without a full u substitution and kind of figure out what the answer is. But I want you to actually work through a few of these for homework so that you know what you're looking for, basically. Okay? All right, we're going to do that one more time. All right. Question 3. Again, the dx is there. 3 looks most like which of our formulas? The secant one, the arcsecant. Now, there is no absolute values on that x. All that means is for this formula, the absolute value didn't actually matter. Okay, so this is close enough to the arcsecant one that does not matter. Let's go through identifying what is our u and what is your a. The best way to do that is just rewrite. So this is typically my u squared formula, right? So what is my u for this then? 2x is my u. And what is my a? 3 is my a. So then I'm going to do my u substitution using 2x for my u. So u is 2x. Therefore, du is 2 dx. And dx is equal to du over 2. Let's see what happens when we substitute that. So now I have the integral of 1 over x, square root of what? U squared minus 3 squared. And in place of dx, I have du over 2. Can I integrate this the way it is now? No, I still have an x, right? So what do we usually do with that? Yeah, we go back to our u and see if we can find it. But really,
You could just move that 2 over and it becomes...
exactly. Look at this. This 2 is hanging out here. Normally, we would pull out a 1/2. But what if we just moved that 2 over here? What does this become? U. So if that is now my u, now this looks exactly like my arcsecant formula. Okay? And now we are ready to integrate without doing any adjustments. So if I integrate this, the arcsecant formula integrates to 1 over a. So what's a? 3. Arcsecant of u over a. What was my u? 2x over 3 plus c. So other than having to know the formulas, if you can use substitute, this is not necessarily super difficult. Okay, the formulas are the parts that are a little bit gross. Okay, I do want to point out something with your homework here. I'm not going to pull it up here, but on your homework, the homework is not all these formulas. The homework is a mix of things that might use this formula and might use any other integration techniques we've talked about. Could you still do integration with ln's on this? Yes. Could you still do integrations with e to the x's on this? Yes. What it's supposed to be doing is showing you all types of questions that you could get mixed up, and you need to start learning what formulas to use and when. Which ones look like these formulas, which ones don't look like these formulas and need an ln u substitution or a denominator u substitution or an e to the x substitution, okay? So don't expect that every question on this is going to be using these formulas, all right? While you guys are having a little bit of homework time to work on this, I'm going to see if I can find one of those like online like Quizlets or something like that where it has the formulas, if that would help you guys study to like look at those that rather than someone having to make them. I'm sure there's stuff out there. Okay, sometimes Desmos has some good like activities that you can like, it has you like match the formulas or something like that too. So I'll see what I can find on that.